Hey guys, it's Randomizer, Gamerdiz, or Crazy Cuber here, and today we're gonna be so unlike the last time, which I saw what gun did the most amount of damage in Apex. Today we're gonna be looking at the least amount of damage you could do in Apex. And I'm not counting shotgun pellets. Actually, a shot from the Peacekeeper, if hit extremely poorly, it could do only eight or six damage. But here's the thing: you're rarely ever gonna hit a really low damage shot. You're rarely gonna hit a 10 damage shotgun blast unless you're like really far away. Today we're gonna be taking a look at one gun and one gun only, the R99. Now this thing. So first of all, let me just tell you what does the most amount of damage in Apex before we get started. So the last time I did this, we looked at the Kraber, and this thing does the most amount of damage in Apex. This thing does 540 to the head. This thing does 540 damage to the head, making it the highest damage weapon, the highest damage you can do in Apex. And we are counting stuff like low profile legends like Wraith, Pathfinder, Lifeline, Watson. Revenant used to be low profile, but and also we took a look at Rampart's buffing thing, and that buffed the weapon even more. Yeah, so Revenant used to be low profile. He's not anymore. They're just trying to buff him. But anyways, screw this. Screw this amped cover. Here, I'm gonna shoot. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to get a new R99 or just get more ammo for the R9. So, today we're going to be taking a look at the R99. Now, we're going to test the damage of this thing. We'll just go over here for it. This thing, with the body shot, wait, no, it's really hard to click lightly, but this thing does 11 damage for a body shot. Or wait, no. 9 damage for a leg shot, and 17 for a headshot. Now, this thing used to do 12 damage. So back when this thing was in the care package, it did 12 damage, so 1 damage higher, and 10 damage to the leg. But now they reverted the damage back, and actually back in Season 3, it also used to do 12 damage for a common R99. It did 12 damage, but now it is going to be, however, they just decided to nerf it to, 11 damage, which I totally understand now. 12 damage is a little bit too overpowered. A little bit too OP. If we're in the care package, yes, that's fine. That's fine. And also, it's gotten magazine changes. They nerfed the magazine size, you know, etc., etc., etc. But anyways, so again, I'll show you again. 11 damage body, 9 damage torso, 9 damage lower torso, and 17 head. And now, however, we are not going to be using Rampart's amped cover buff, because unlike the last time, we're looking at the most amount of damage. Hold on, wait. How do you cancel? Oh, Q. I'm an idiot. Ready? Boom, boom, ski. Anyway, boom, ski. Anyways, so unlike the last time, we were looking at the most amount of damage you could do in Apex. Now we're going to be looking at the opposite. We are going to be looking at the least. So today in this video, we're going to be looking at the least amount of damage you can do in Apex. And now we're going to continue by doing fortified legends. So now we're going to be talking about fortified legends. Basically, what the fortified perk indicates is that you take 15% less damage than you normally do. So right now, this is a normal legend, no perks on it. This is just a normal dummy without any perks on it. It doesn't have low profile on it. It doesn't have fortified on it. Now we're just gonna be taking a look. So again, it does 11, and it has pretty strong DPS. It has the fastest fire rate in the game at 18 bullets per second. Now what we're gonna be doing is we are going to be going to the calculator. So now what we're going to be doing. So this thing does, and actually we're going to be looking at leg shot damage. We're going to be ignoring body shot damage because if you hit someone in the legs, it does less damage. So we're going to be doing, and it does 9 leg shot damage. So we're going to be doing 9 times 0.85 since it takes since it takes 15% less damage than normal if you have the fortified perk on you. But if your legend has the fortified perk. So 7.65. 7.65. However, that's not an accurate number. So we're going to round that. 5 above, give it a shove. 4 below, let it go. We're going to round this up to 8. So the damage is 8.0 to the legs, and that is the least amount of damage that you could do in Apex. It's right there. Boom. If you didn't, so now here's the verdict. So basically all along the R99 did and still does now to this, and the R99 still does now to this day the least amount of damage in Apex. Boom. It's all coming together. Ignore this, by the way. It all comes together. 9 damage. 11, 9. Look at that here. Boom, 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 boom. That was all 9s. You can do another 9. Perfect 9. Actually, this thing, you know what's interesting about it? To the legs, look. Normally, if you hit him in the body, if you were to spray like that in the body, it would completely kill him. It actually still leaves a sliver of health. So that means if you were to shoot at, if this were a Gibraltar, and by the way, for a body shot, if you were to hit a fortified, excuse me, if you were to hit a fortified legend in the body, with the R99, it would do 9 damage. So that means if you were going to hit a Gibraltar or a caustic character, which has the fortified perk on it, you wouldn't even be able to kill him with 200 health. This dummy has 200 health because I can see by the little purple indicator here. And especially if the Gibraltar at 225, it would definitely not be this low. It'd probably be at 35 health, if I'm right. But if you just hit him with that quick little 11, however, that doesn't necessarily, of course, that doesn't mean the R99 necessarily is the worst gun in the game. It's actually quite the opposite. It's the best gun in the game. That's because of its fast fire rate. But it's really quite amazing to see how the best gun, arguably, probably the best gun in Apex, does the least amount of damage. It's weird saying that. A gun that does no damage is still the best weapon in Apex Legends. Because look at that. Even hit in the legs, it still does it. Should have done a damage. So this thing, so there's your answer. The R99 does the least amount of damage in Apex Legends they could possibly go. This is the lowest number that you could get. 9 damage. And 8 to the legs. 8 to the legs. Anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to be getting a new Discord server, so I'm going to be talking about that in another video. That's going to be my next video. That's going to be my next video probably. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Apex Legends content, hit the like button. Subscribe. See ya.